A court injunction halting dredging activities in Bimini has been lifted. A Supreme Court judge set aside the injunction today, giving Resorts World Bimini the freedom to restart the dredging to accommodate a cruise vessel. The ruling was delivered this morning, 1 week after the Privy Council granted the Bimini Blue Coalition injunction request, requiring the developer to prove to the Supreme Court or Court of Appeal that a permit obtained under the Conservation and Protection of the Physical Landscape of the Bahamas Act was valid. ZNS News understands that the coalition will be seeking an appeal. The court also ruled that the Bimini Blue Coalition must pay all expenses of the government and developers, both before the Privy Council and the Supreme Court. Resorts World Bimini also issued a release on the matter, stating that they're pleased with the ruling and will resume dredging operations today. Resort World Bimini says it looks forward to completing the construction of the cruise pier expeditiously so that it can open the full destination resort and continue to provide many jobs for Biminites.
Now, following the ruling, Prime Minister, the Right Honourable Perry Christie, told ZNS News that the court's decision was made after the government clearly demonstrated that the necessary environmental laws and protocols were followed, satisfying both international and local standards.
I am very hopeful that all of the debate, taking everything into consideration, that people in the fullness of time would see that we took a balanced approach, knowing that there will be some degradation whenever you make a decision for there to be development. But for us to have Bimini forever and forever fully employed with Bahamians and making money for our country minimizes the extent to which we have to tax Bahamians to provide the income that will otherwise be generated by these developments. It's that balanced decision in governance that the government is today, my government, a part of, and we are satisfied that we took all of the necessary steps to protect the best interests of our country.
Meantime, Tourism Minister and Area MP, the Honourable Obi Wolshcombe, said that new policies must be established to avoid the delay of major projects.
We have to get to the point where we introduce in the Bahamas what I call an environmental tribunal, where when a project is announced, you have 1 month to 45 days in which to put your protests. And then the protest is heard by a tribunal. Once that's complete, then you move, because what we do wrong in this country, you can't start things, stop it, start and stop. It's going to send the wrong message to the world. So because the environment does have a voice and we have to respect the voice, it's always imperative that you provide that opportunity. So if we create a paradigm where that can in fact take place, I think we'll be better off.